Well, the shooting of a black bear in La Crosse's Myrick Park a few weeks ago spurred a lot of controversy over the handling of the situation.
Well, today everyone involved in the decision, as well as animal experts, met to discuss what happened. News Channel 8's Laura Reed joins us now live in the studio to tell us what recommendations the panel came up with.
Well, Mike and Lisa, it may not be a popular answer with some people, but all of the agencies involved in today's meetings agree shooting the bear was the right decision. But because this is the first time the DNR and the police department has had to deal with an incident like this, everyone also agrees that there's room for improving the way a situation like this is handled. For 2 hours, officers from the La Crosse Police Department, members of the DNR and U.S. Wildlife Services met with the Coulee Region Humane Society and a local veterinarian to talk about the decision to shoot the 350-pound bear. Because the bear was agitated, the chances of the tranquilizer not fully sedating the animal increased significantly.
But the worst thing we could have had was a bear that was half in and half out down the tree wandering, and who would know what you could predict? And I think that in itself created a huge safety situation at hand.
The Coulee Region Humane Society does have a tranquilizer gun, but unfortunately none of the officers involved that day knew it was an option. And according to the executive director of the Humane Society, even if they did, no one was trained to use the gun.
Could it have been? Yes, but would it have been effective and then also ensuring safety for the 100+ people? I think that would have been a great risk to take.
The panel did come to some important conclusions looking back at the decision to shoot the animal. Everyone involved agrees in this situation shooting the bear was the best option. But moving forward, the lines of communication between departments will be improved and the Humane Society will be brought in to contribute their resources. Also, education efforts to teach the community about bears will be stepped up.
We're going to have coexistence, and I think that we have to know how we need to behave around these bears as well.
Now, 2 police officers and a DNR warden shot the bear in the park that day. The DNR says once the decision to shoot the bear was made, 3 shots were used because they wanted to avoid any chance of only injuring that bear. As for the decision to shoot the bear in front of a crowd of people, the DNR says the officers were acting in an emergency situation to fulfill their first and foremost duty, which is protecting human life.
All right, thanks for that update, Laura. And the DNR says the decision to purchase more tranquilizer guns for the state is not off the table.
However, considering the high cost to purchase the equipment and train people to use it, it could take time before that happens.